early. We're going to just hang out. I want to test the stream. I got a new phone, position ourselves, the whole 9. So we'll start at 7 o'clock. It's 6:52 Central Time now. I can get my stuff together, my life together. Hello, hello, everybody. How do I... Did you get on it? Where do I go?
I don't know that you can if it's not started yet.
It's already started.
Oh, people are talking.
Chris here from... Okay, well, hold on. I'm getting there. I got to read it bigger on my iPad. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, it always says that it can't upload my thumbnail. Turn my volume down. All right, so we've got Michelle, hello, Sue, Karen, Chris Sue, hello, hello, Amy, sleepless for way too long, oopsie daisy, Melissa Leonard, hello, hello, Adrian, evening. Cash, this is your time that you can say hello.
Come over here.
Come over here, right here. Colleen, hi from Chicago, hello.
Hi.
Melly Ellie Stitches, beautiful night, yes, lots of crickets.
And this is my name, Cash, and I 4. And everyone was at my party, and because that's it.
That's it.
What's her name back there?
Presley.
Presley, can everybody hear us?
Hopefully Presley doesn't decide to
Poop.
And because
But that would be normal,
Right
wouldn't
on
it?
brand.
and she got stiff.
Deborah says hi. Say hi, Miss Deborah.
Hi, Miss Deborah.
Good job. Oh, hi, Miss Sue.
Hi, Miss Sue.
Good. Cashkit is so, yes, yes. Let's see. The Bonnie U says, love you, Cash. Say love you. Blow kisses to everybody.
Love you. And now, who is it?
Like you can read.
It's her,
Yeah.
actually. And
What are we here to talk about tonight?
about stitching stuff and parties. One of my party and yes, and garden actually that, and we'll show you all plants.
Say hi to JoJo in case she's watching.
Yep.
Say hi, JoJo.
We're going to see all the plants.
Hi, JoJo.
Hi, baby Tate.
Hi, baby Tate.
Good job.
So this is our. And there are plants behind us. You can see them actually.
This isn't the live. We still have 5 minutes. We're letting everybody filter in and come in and say hi. We're getting his chatterbox out of the way. So he is our welcoming committee. Say thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yes. What do you start soon?
School.
School.
You're going to be in high school, right?
No.
Karen said he's taking over. What's new? What is new? Oh, Miss Trisha said the baby dinosaur. That's you. He's not a baby anymore.
So I'm not a baby anymore. Stop calling me a baby.
Please. He's saying that to me. He's not saying that to you, Trisha. I call him my baby, right? Mm-hmm. My baby. He's almost as tall as me now.
Yeah.
I'll never stop calling you baby. We've got 4 minutes left.
You should go pick a couple of raspberries and show them the raspberries.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
What color do you pick?
Red.
Dark red.
I don't want to get me.
Sneak. Angie says, looks like your bachelorette party was fun. It was. It was. Hi from flooded North Texas. Oh, Bex.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll be praying for you. Tammy S. All good, ladies. I'm glad you guys can hear everything that's going on.
Here are the berries.
Oh, you have to get closer so they can see. Those aren't as dark as you should get them. But
And they're small.
there you go. Good job. What are those?
Red berry. One from this one.
Let me fry this one.
Is it good?
5 out of 5 stars.
We got 3 minutes. We're just testing audio, getting the stream up. Thank you so much.
You don't get my spot.
Shaking the camera, getting you all nice and seasick, so you're really a lively bunch. Crepe myrtle. Crepe
So-
myrtle bushes.
Yes, and
Crepe
we're
myrtle.
doing this, and we're just seeing how are you doing, and that's why, and see what we're doing, and have to, when we'll be done when we do.
Okay,
it.
in 3 minutes, so you have to go sit down and play your game, okay?
Okay.
Deal?
And we're doing the one, and because we'll be done when we.
And because
If you're a good boy and go over there and do that.
Miss
You
Trisha
can have
says,
stuff.
oh, so sorry that she called you a baby.
Presley is getting her own raspberries.
The wedding is September 24th.
Yep. Oh.
Are you getting married this weekend? Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, it's her second.
He needs his own show. I know. We play with him that he records his own show and he puts it on the okay, you're shaking the table, honey. Can't do that. People will get sick.
Don't pick your nose either.
Oh. Used to live in Cary. Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The boats going past and everything. We had, it started pouring, but we were under the shelter, so we had a great time.
It's almost through all the way.
Yep,
to
we've
the
got 2 minutes, honey.
Presley.
bottom.
Cash and the Housewives. Big man has a lot to say. Oh, yes. Miss Dawn wants to know, did you have a potty break before you started?
No.
Yes, at the restaurant we just went to. And Cash is one of those children that needs to take off every piece of clothing that he has to go to the washroom.
No, I don't.
George.
Yes.
And announce everything that's going on.
Yes.
6:59. We're just waiting for a couple more people to join. We'll start promptly at 7. At 7 p.m. you're going to sit in your chair. Deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got 2 hours.
Not 2 hours.
Let me just sit up here.
It's like he's grown overnight. Miss Elaine wants to know, Cash, are you getting married?
Yeah. And my mom.
To who? Papa. Your papa. Okay, 6:59. Time to go take your seat.
And your mom. And I can marry fun.
Okay. Okay, go take a seat.
No.
Thank you. Say bye to everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, all right, here we go. We are going to start promptly at 7. If you hear Cash, no. Okay, so I'm gonna run back through here. We've got Kim wanted to know. So we are. Oh, you might have to put her inside.
I was thinking we might have to put him inside.
Nope.
Dog. You never dog. Child. Child. You bad dog. I'll throw this dog at you.
No, you will not do that. We don't do that. Okay. All right, now that you've all seen my butt. All right, hi, how are you? Kim wanted to know, Priscilla, have you ever had the leaves on your black-eyed
I'm back.
Susans turn black? Nope, you need to go sit down and play your game.
Yes, I have. And it's usually when they're too wet, they get kind of that black spot on them.
It's probably a fungus is what it is. Those grow by themselves typically. You know, they regenerate and expand, and sometimes they're too close to each other, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Just like
Or
coneflowers.
they're not getting enough sun down in their leaves. And
Sun and air. He just landed on a plant. All right, everything's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Teresa, are we going to get a garden tour of Chelsea's garden and chickens? Would be fun to see the first year and what it turns into in years to come. I've done a few little snippets on Snapchat, and we've taken some drone footage, but we don't know how to get it off the drone or something. So yes, we plan to, but yes, we plan on it. I have tons of flowers that I'm hoping will be ready for the wedding, and my like favorite thing this week is broom corn. I don't know if any of you have grown it before, but it is amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
What's my two?
All right, Elaine, what do you fertilize your hydrangeas with? How often, and how often do you water them?
So in the spring, I fertilize with
Let's do two, please.
flower tone, or you can use rose tone. It's by Espoma. And other than that, I really don't do anything. I have tried with the ones that are blue and pink, like the endless summer ones. I have tried to put Miracle Grow on those to get them to bloom more, but that doesn't help. So you don't have to fertilize them all the time. And watering, I if it doesn't rain, then I water every couple of days.
Perfect.
Are you tired?
D, AZ Stitches, besides those lovely crepe myrtles, what would be the plant or tree that if you could grow it in your zone, what would that be?
Gardenias.
Gardenias. Wait, we don't have gardenias? I mean,
Well,
they
would
have
die.
them at
They would die.
Milligers, yes.
Yeah. But like if you live in California or Florida, you can grow those in your yard.
Beck says the password is crepe myrtle, 100%. All right. Here we go. Kathy, what do you think about the fertilizer you used for your flowers this year? Okay, go sit down. So what she used was
Jack's petunia feed, and then I bought the Jack's, the regular stuff. And I don't know that I would spend the extra money to use it.
again. So
Yeah.
she's tried the Proven Winners and she's tried this. She did say that this kept her petunias more compact,
Yes.
which they can get leggy
But the problem
all
with,
this.
with that is that I don't just plant petunias in a pot. I have all kinds of other stuff that you want to get a lot bigger. So I've gone back to using Miracle Grow. Not in my vegetable garden, in my flowers.
Yes. Denise says, I love your dog, Priscilla.
I do too. She's great.
Kim says, meanwhile, the show is behind you.
Chelsea put her away. She took all the phone away.
Hi, Miss Kimberly. Angie, do you find your zinnias do better when planted from seed? Yes, ours do.
I don't know. I bought some and they're doing great. So
Yes.
I'm back.
You're not. Go play your video game. Life's so crazy. Put my name and then a peach. Talk about my butt. All right, you're gonna get kicked out. I have my fiance as the moderator. Okay, I'm just kidding. Kelly, have you ever tried growing tomatoes from Proven Winners seeds? That's
Yes.
illegal, I thought.
No,
Oh,
we
the
did.
tomatoes aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes, we did last year. The Good Hearted.
Yeah.
What else? They have another one.
I think that was the only one we did.
Yes, the seeds are kind of sometimes hard to get, right?
They were hard to get. I ordered them
Hey.
like the first day that we knew that we could get them.
Okay.
The
I'm back.
plants were
Nope.
pretty small though. They weren't like the normal tomatoes that we grow.
Yes.
Hey, you can't sit in front of me.
D, are most of your plant varieties for full sun exposure, and do you have specific plants that attract butterflies and hummingbirds?
Yes, most of my yard is full sun. And can we swap him for the dog? Most of my yard is full sun. There are salvias that I plant every year that the hummingbirds just love. The Rockin' Blue Suede Shoes and the there's a fuchsia one and a purple one. And what's the other one called? It's right there.
It's like a fluffier version of the salvia.
They're by
Listen
Proven Winners
me.
though.
Nope. Shh.
But like this morning they were
Nice.
all over them. And usually out here in the back, they're just buzzing around. And yes, there's a lot of butterflies too, but I don't know exactly which plants. They go to everything.
Right. Marcia, Priscilla, where do you purchase your hydrangeas?
It depends. Some of them came directly from Proven Winners. Some of them I've bought at Home Depot. Some of them I've bought at garden centers. So,
Lowe's had hydrangeas this past weekend that were proven, or last week that were proven winners.
Yeah.
So she just makes sure to get those if that's what she's like. For any of the main ones, the colored ones aren't proven winners, but
no, those are those endless summer. Although Proven Winners does have the colored ones now. I'd be curious to see if they bloom any better than the summer ones.
Right. Elaine, it's weird. My hydrangea blooms only on the backside, so I can't see them. That is weird.
It's probably one of those pink or blue ones, right? Because mine, the blooms are like underneath and you don't really see them.
Oh. DAZ Stitches, what's your favorite way to plant? In containers, a raised bed, or prefer right in the ground?
All three.
Yeah, so if you looked at the garden tour, she likes to incorporate a lot of vintage materials and rusty, crusty things. You can get it depends on your soil too. You have to kind of see what your soil is doing, because in a container you can put nutrients and things like that in there in a quicker turnaround time than you could the ground.
And the soil is loftier. And this week, for the first time ever, I tried the cardboard down with the dirt on top of it around my hydrangeas in the front. So we'll see what happens there.
I thought you didn't put the cardboard down.
No, I did. I picked up the bags, put the cardboard down, and then put the dirt back on top.
Yeah, we've done that a lot at our farm, and it's working well so far. Kathleen, do you have any lavender trees or bushes?
No, I've grown lavender, and it hasn't, like, returned, so I don't bother to buy it.
I've never had luck with it. Never, ever. It always gets, like, that brown dead stuff in the middle of it, just old wood. Janet, growing hydrangeas, do you use something to make them blue?
Yes.
Acid.
Well, it depends. Some people's dirt naturally turns them blue. Some people's naturally turns them pink. Ours is pink. So if I want them blue, then I have to use that soil acidifier.
Okay. Sandra, what size bag of Miracle Grow, and how many bags do you to use for the new tier planter you bought?
You mean the soil?
Yeah.
I don't remember how many used.
I think it was 3.
I think we bought 3, but I don't think we used 3.
It was 2? Okay, it was 2.
It might have been a little bit over 2.
Okay.
Of the big ones that are like $13.
Yes, 2 somethings. Yes. Ruthie Durbin, I was amazed this year when I grew zinnias by just sprinkling the seeds in my flower beds. I cannot wait to grow more next year. My hummingbirds love them.
Yes.
Cindy, are your sunflowers the ones that seed, and what do you do with the seed?
I don't do anything with the seeds, and all the sunflowers in my yard, I did not plant any of them except for those small ones from, look at the 2 from Monrovia and Proven Winners.
There's a hummingbird.
All these big sunflowers, it came up on their own.
And they're like 11, 12 feet tall. They're huge. Oh, Bex, we have about 4 acres of wild sunflowers this year.
Wow.
Wow. Elizabeth, do you save zinnia seeds?
No.
We should.
Yeah.
But haven't yet. We probably will try that. Joan, I know it's super simple to do. You just wait for them to dry on the plant, get rusty, yucky, ugly looking, and just rip them apart from there. Joan, do you do anything special when using the vintage planters, like tubs and the wheelbarrow holes for drainage?
Yes. Yes. Usually that's Hunter's job to drill me some holes in all of them.
Yep. So we have like these metal stakes that you can pound in with a hammer to create a hole, or you can use a drill bit. But yes, you need to have drainage, or that water will sit there. You'll have bugs. You'll have nasty, and your plant,
and your plants will die.
Yeah, your plant's roots will rot. DAZ Stitches, do the blooms last a week on the sunflowers or longer?
Longer.
Yeah, and these are, I mean, they have multi-blooms on them, so they keep opening up.
One of them over there I need to cut down because there's no more blossoms coming, so I'm going to cut it down. But I need to get Hunter over here because he's really tall.
Willow Hill Designs, what do you do with all the plants after the season is done? Do you compost, throw it away? I don't have nearly as many as you, and I find it to be a pain.
They go in the garbage. We have yard waste pickup, and they go in the garbage. I don't have a compost pile anymore. I used to, and then we were having such a big problem with those voles, and I didn't know if they were living in there, so the compost pile went.
We have a huge compost that we'll be putting ours in, and I mean the sunflowers we'll just cut and chop right there to hopefully reseed that whole section again. So yes. And a lot of times they say just to cut off the plants, like if you're doing a vegetable plant, they say to cut off the just
Cut it down
above
to
the
ground,
soil.
yeah, instead of pulling it out.
Because you're disturbing the soil function underneath there, and that creates more
Mm-hmm.
problems than it does good.
Yes.
Kelly Brown, can you post some pictures of the flower tower? I've been wondering if it has grown enough to cover the
Bam.
pots.
Yes, it has.
Yes, they're both huge. Huge, huge, huge. Cash. Inside voice bam. He's bamming people. Angie said, Chelsea, I'd also like to see how your garden progresses. Okay, I will get it cleaned up. Oopsie daisy, I planted sunflower seeds with no luck. Any advice? Something was probably eating it.
Yeah.
We had to replant our horse arena 4 times. Something's probably eating it. So I would cover it, make sure that they're moist. Just add a little bit more dirt maybe if they're not covered enough. You want to make sure that it's not just like a fine dusting like zinnia seeds. Sunflower seeds, they need a little bit of room to break open the shell. Susan Geisler, hello ladies.
Hi, Susan.
Okay, Kara, I will. All right, Melly Ellie, are you supposed to cut down your coneflower stems in the fall or leave them?
I leave mine because the birds like to eat those, like those little yellow finches. They like to eat the top.
Seeds.
Yeah.
Seeds
What's
inside.
it called? Like thistle?
Yeah. Maybe. I heard that the stuff we cut off the side of the road is thistle. Yeah. All right. Do you ever have to enhance the drainage or the soil's moisture retention after planting, like mulch or wood chips, or are they added only in the beginning?
I don't add mulch or wood chips to any of my pots, if that's what you're asking, but I keep my whole front area mulched because that keeps down weeds. The rest of it I don't mulch.
Bex, our donkeys eat the wild sunflowers. They love them. So weird. That's cute. I want donkeys. Intuitive, somebody sent me a photo of her daughter's wedding. They had, oh no, I won't remember his name. They had a donkey there that served the beer, but he had a cute name. I won't remember. Super cute. The Intuitive Stitcher, your grass is a beautiful green. Do you fertilize it?
Yes. I don't, but
Yes.
not back here though.
No.
I don't let them come back here, except for in the beginning of the year. They're allowed to do the treatment one time, and then I don't let them come back here because of the vegetables.
They
So
do
the
mosquito
front.
spraying back
Yeah.
here. Inherited Stitches, lilac survives here, but the lavender not so much, although the garden lady next door has an enormous lavender bush. Yeah, I think it's like a person thing. It's
Or
definitely
it
not mine.
might be like your certain soil in your yard, you know?
Yeah. Nicole, how long will you continue to fertilize your plants for the season?
Probably through September.
Through September. And then, yeah, definitely through September. I mean, once you hit that first frost and they start crumbling, I mean, then you can try to revive them, but if you think it's all going down, then you stop.
Once there's a frost, I will definitely be done. But I didn't get to fertilize a lot because for the month of July, I was gone 3 of the 4 weeks, so.
Kara, I have zinnias planted all over because of your influence. They are so colorful and happy. Thank you. I just planted a whole 12-foot row of zinnias a couple days ago. So
Hopefully they'll bloom.
Hopefully they bloom. I love the zinnias all over. I've got some queen limes. I've got just some regular ones. They're beautiful and they are very prolific. So just keep cutting them, bring them in a mason jar, put them in your windowsill, and then wait for the next round of blooms. Michelle said I planted over 100 sunflower seeds and I had 0 grow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that.
Is that Michelle the Striped Rose?
No, Michelle Cardone. I mean, again, like I said, we planted those 4 times.
It's probably chipmunks or squirrels eating all the seeds.
Birds will eat them too. I mean, because I could see all the casings of the sunflowers and the seed was gone. So mine, I knew specifically I didn't have enough dirt down, and I obviously have birds. I went out there and staked up a bird feeder to try to encourage them to go to that instead of my sunflowers.
You could put a scarecrow out there too. Or an owl.
I mean, I got
They're
cash
owls.
out there. You'd think they'd be scared enough. Inherited Stitches. True, salvias go nuts in my front yard. Daylilies too, pretty much. I love salvia. I got a white fluffy salvia at Milliger's a couple weeks ago, and it's really pretty. Denise, do you cut the hydrangeas down after frost?
No, not until spring.
Depending on which ones you have, right? Or is it all of them?
I don't do any of mine until spring.
Okay. And then some of you do on old wood, new wood. You have to figure out which kind you have. I'm in. Oh, Rustin Sage does good in the semi-arid in Colorado. That's good.
It does good here too.
Janet, when will you start bringing in mums and pumpkins?
Pumpkins get picked on September 14th, and then I usually buy my mom's the weekend before Labor Day, so I might go this weekend or during the week next week.
I gave him a pumpkin.
I'm excited for it though.
Kara, more will bloom if I cut my zinnias?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
You need to cut them. If you let the flower die on there, the plant's going to think it's done, and you won't get more flowers. If you cut it, you'll get more flowers.
Say die, okay?
Yes, I can say die. We don't talk about dying. And yes.
We're
Plants.
talking about flowers.
Flowers. Good job. And sometimes, yes, Beck said, I think sometimes you can get bad seed. 100%. I mean, the germination rate could be bad, or depending on how they got to where they were selling, and you know the heat variations.
Or they could be old.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
just
they could have gotten
depends.
frozen.
Just depends. Thank you for watching, Betsy. We appreciate it. Chris, did you have your yard maintained when your kids were little?
I didn't have as much. I had a garden and I had flowers, but I didn't have as much as I do now. Those boys would have. Wouldn't have been pretty.
Deborah wanted to tell you that your under eye cover up works extremely well.
Oh.
Mom mentioned which one she uses on one of the videos, and she must have tried it. Melissa, do you grow any bulbs like irises or tulips?
I have irises, and I used to have tulips, but none of them have come back. But I do have daffodils, and I have some hyacinths.
And we started dahlias. Isn't that technically a bulb?
It's a tuber.
Oh, a tuber. We do tubers now. We're tubers. YouTubers.
YouTube.
Yep, YouTubes. Daffodils and crocus are left to naturalize.
You need an ear tube.
No, okay. So we were driving in the car, and you know, Cash has to have ear tube surgery, etc. And I said, "You need to speak up. I couldn't hear you. I have a hard time hearing. I lost partial hearing in one of my ears." And he goes, "Maybe you need ear tubes." And just super sarcastic, out of nowhere. We've never said that or anything, but he's just very funny. Yes, baby. Okay. All right. Dahlias in the colder climate need to be dug up and sheltered.
Yes,
Will you
here
do this
too.
and store in the garage or the basement, or just buy new? No, we're gonna store them.
I think in the basement, because I think it would get too cold in the garage, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the basement. It's not damp or anything. You want it just a cool, dark place, I think.
I'm hoping to dig mine up. We'll see.
You better.
Yeah, but it depends on when it is.
Do you have any bearded irises?
I don't think so. And I dug up most of my irises and gave them away.
Melinda, any Disney plans? She's trying to go see Stingray or whatever his name is. What's his name?
Sugar Ray.
The singer
Mark McGrath.
Bella Kane, we went and saw for the bachelorette party, and one of the main singers has hair like Stingray, and
His name is not Stingray.
what is it?
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray. Oh, sorry.
Mark McGrath.
She thought he was so handsome.
I want the game.
He was very into
I want
himself.
the game.
They were so good though. They were a great cover band. If you're in this area, they
Yeah.
did they brought back boy band, oldies. The majority is country, but they had the whole crowd involved. It was fun.
And they play a lot of instruments. It was really good.
Yes, trumpets, trombones. It was awesome.
Yep.
Melissa.
Violins.
Oh, violins. Yeah, harmonica. When do you cut back the bulbs flowers?
When the leaves are dead, you have to let them.
Let them go all the way.
Yeah. And is that how it is with dahlias, or do you just dig them up no matter what?
I didn't get that far. I'm still on the list to watch Florette Farmer. I saw how to grow them, and now I haven't figured out how to store them. So maybe
Great.
that's at the end. All right. Inherited Stitches said, my son asked me, Mommy, how did you get so fat? Yeah, it's a daily thing. So you have a big butt, Mom, is what mine is. Vicky, what's the name of the under eye stuff?
It's Revlon something or other. I don't know.
Oh, she's not talking about the eye cream we did, the wrinkle cream.
Oh, that's not a cover up.
Oh. What do you use for, so you use a Revlon? I don't remember talking about that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I gave you the number. It's in our Amazon shop.
Oh,
If you're talking about that.
it's a Revlon.
The other stuff is what? Strivectin?
Yes, Strivectin, she uses that as that wrinkle cream.
Mm-hmm.
But she tries to get it at, this is what brought the topic up. She tries
Oh
to
my
get it at
goodness.
Marshalls and Home Goods. You know, because it's cheaper there. It is
Coming for you,
inexpensive.
Cash. They're coming for you.
No. Do you have a tip for dahlias? I keep trying every year and it's doing nothing.
So the
no.
ones that I planted in the ground are like this big. The ones that I planted in my troughs are
Huge.
3, 4, and 5 feet tall. So
They're huge.
yeah,
I mean,
they love the troughs. But the troughs are metal, so they get hotter, and they have that loose soil in them. So I think that that's it. They're huge. I didn't buy any of the big flowered ones. I bought the smaller ones because we were hoping that we could cut some of them for her wedding. But I don't know how they're going to look in a month, so we'll have
they're
to
gonna
see.
look good. She's not going out of town. They're gonna look good. She's fertilizing every week on a schedule.
I don't know. I got plans. I gotta go.
That's fine. I'll come fertilize. Cindy, how much do you cut your hydrangeas back? Just the ends or closer to the...
Okay, so it depends on which one. Like my vanilla strawberries are so big that they've gotten to be like 12, 15 feet across or something. So I cut those back severely last year and the year before. My normal limelights, I just cut, right at the blooms, kind of. The Annabelles and the Incredibles, I cut down to about half. But then I was reading that you're not supposed to cut those that far down, that you should just cut the blooms off of those because then they'll be stronger. But I don't know.
We're still learning. Cash has a lot of advice. A lot of it. Bridget, do you buy new ones or plant from seed all the super bells and petunias? We have to buy new. Our climate doesn't let them come back, but
Yes.
some southern weather, you get them back.
Yeah.
You lucky dogs. You. What area are you in? Tammy S. asked. She is in,
Northern Illinois.
northern Illinois.
And she's in southern Wisconsin.
I don't know. When it's country music, it's called a fiddle.
Oh, sorry.
Fiddle. If you want to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
Okay.
They played that one.
We weren't in Texas.
I think you need to dig up dahlias before the first hard frost. Pat Woodger
I
says.
think that you have to too. So, it's going to depend on. I didn't buy that many. I bought like.
She didn't buy any, and then she bought some, and then we
Yeah.
both the same night without talking to each other.
In the middle of the night.
Right, we texted each other next morning. Yeah, I just went online and bought some dahlias, like at 2 a.m. purchase. Just both of us randomly bought them and went out and planted them.
But mine got dug up. The ones in the ground got dug up. But my ones in the pots are good.
I don't know about your mosquito sprayer.
He was just
You might
here
need
yesterday.
a refund. Well, you need a refund. I just felt something on my face. Denise, Chelsea, have you heard about the band Hello Weekend? They're a cover band in the area, really good. She's a good friend of mine. I have not, but I will check them out. I loved dancing it 2 days ago, whenever it was. I didn't like the day after. I felt like I aged 10 years. Beck says maybe I should buy some flowers too for your wedding for backup. Yes, I actually am lucky to have a bunch of flower stands near me. One of the flower stands is going to be doing like my bouquet and some of the other bouquets. But yes, we will have backups, and we're going to dry some hydrangeas. We picked up some thistle off the side of the road.
I keep trying to get her to get this grass that has these plumes on it. It looks like that pampas grass, but it's brown.
It's like a poopy brown though.
No, but I think it would be so pretty.
Yeah.
It's fall.
Okay, well, we'll work on it. All right, here we go. Sorry, it's small writing. Garden is such a beautiful backdrop. Thank you, Karen. Just got here. Hope this hasn't been asked. Go for it. Shepherd's hooks. How do you get them to hold the weight of big hanging baskets? And do you pull them for winter storage?
No, I do not pull them.
I would.
Why?
Because we freeze here. And I mean, it could just, over time, if you really like your shepherd's hooks, over time.
I've had them forever.
Okay. You don't
So
have to.
you have to buy good ones. That's the first thing. And I don't have a problem. The only one I had a problem with is it's out there, and I tried to hang. I was being creative, and I got this big metal cooking pot like you use for camping, one of those blue and black things that's sitting on the floor over here. And I had the holes drilled in it like at an angle so that it was going to hang from the handle, and it just went all over. But everything else is good.
Yes. All right.
Menards has good shepherd socks.
Yeah, you want them thick.
Mm-hmm.
Thick. Do I hear the music of cicadas? I don't know, but they're loud.
Yes.
They need to know that we're doing a video. All right. There was somebody who said, okay. Hi, I'm in Buffalo, New York, Zone 5, Nancy.
She can grow crepe myrtles.
I have a place in my yard that doesn't get much sun. Any ideas what to plant? I mean, if you're looking for a container, you can put some of the coleus in there that are really shade.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like part sun, like some of my petunias only get part sun during the morning, and they do really well. I mean, they're full and luscious. Some hydrangeas are part shade too that you could do. So it just depends on how much
I think
sun.
that black lace elderberry too. I think that can go in the shade.
Black lace elderberry are very beautiful. And if you get two, you can get the berries on them, which you can use to make the jams and whatnot.
This is me, Cash.
Okay, no. You had your 7 minutes. All right.
So who is it? Who is it?
Okay.
It's
Don said, Don X. Did Priscilla have tequila? Nope. No, I didn't either.
Nope.
no.
I was driving.
Susan, last year my hydrangeas did good. Long frost came in spring and no flowers bloomed this year. Okay.
So you must have those endless summer ones, and your buds probably got frozen with the late frost, which happened to mine. So I didn't get that many blooms. But like the year before or 2 years before, I had a lot. Time to go back to your chair. Thank you.
Deborah, who are the pretty ladies at your bachelorette party? My mom, Destiny, my two future sister-in-laws, Jen and Kate, their Aunt Carolyn, and their mom, Kathy. And then we missed Bonnie, of course, but she's in Alabama. All right. I supported Chelsea's chickens and garden tour. What other animals do you plan on having? Goats? There's something on my... Is it on my phone? Okay. No, it's right there. It was on my phone. But every time I look in here, it looks like I have black stuff all over my face. I would love goats. I would like a petting zoo is what I want. I don't want like a herd of anything. I want like a petting zoo when I go outside. Like maybe a cow that was neglected or a donkey that needs a home. Like I could be Shrek and I could just have a donkey. No?
Oh my goodness, no.
Rebecca, Susan, did you ever think about making a calendar with your garden photos with a couple of cross-stitch charts?
Yes, that thought has come to mind.
Rebecca, Dahlia should be dug up 2 weeks after the first hard frost.
Who said that?
Rebecca Peak.
Where do you live, Rebecca?
Sharon says
2
I'm
weeks
so fun.
after.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. I don't know the answer. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll end up with more that we can have more from what we already bought. Although I hate one of the ones that I bought. That red one.
I know, but it reminds me a little bit of those Mexican sunflowers.
Yeah, but that wasn't what I bought. I bought like soft colors, and I get this red thing that doesn't even have...
Oh.
I like those pom-pom ones.
Yeah.
And I have some really pretty ones.
Marcia says, oh, so late. You're not late. We're still here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
It's not dark yet.
Yeah.
Hi, Stitching with the Sisterlies. What is the best time to plant zinnia seeds direct in the ground? Spring is near here in Chile, and I want to try to have zinnias for the third time and no luck. Thanks for the answer.
It has to be warm enough at night, and your dirt needs to be like 70 degrees, I think.
Okay.
And it has to be
68 to 70, yeah.
60s at night is the lowest it can get.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, actually.
No. Dee said, I think they need that cold before removing them to be dormant, maybe. That sounds smart. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Marcia, Sicilian mini donkeys. We have 2 and they are so sweet. Hey, don't do that. Sicilian, I am part Sicilian, right? Aren't we? Okay, I could get a donkey. You could be Shrek.
Donkey.
Cash, can you go let celery out? Yeah. Yep. Karen says, phew, I made it. Rebecca says she's in Oregon, 20 minutes from Swan Island.
So does it get as cold there as it does here?
In Oregon? We were talking today at dinner, and we said we couldn't even name where Alaska is. Like on a map, it's right here next to California. Alaska
Right
and
by
Hawaii.
Yeah.
We know it's not, we know that much. We just don't, yeah. Don't judge us. Sharon, do you ever feel overwhelmed by all the plants?
No.
No. This is
Sometimes I feel overwhelmed when I look at and the grass really needs mowing and I know everything needs to be fertilized and all that, but no.
Yeah.
Presley.
Joanne, you can get a miniature horse. My daughter said that is on the list at Southwest as a support animal and can travel with you. That's so funny. Yes. All right, Pat Googled it for us. Said it to dig it up after the first frost. Rebecca's zone 7. All right. Oh, bye, Susan. She has a stitching Zoom group. That's fun. All right, Lisa, do you use a certain kind of potting soil in your hanging baskets? Thanks for all you do. Most of the hanging baskets, like if they were purchased as a hanging basket, we didn't replant those. Those come from a garden shop that we have up here, and we keep them in there. We don't plant them. But anything that's in our plants that she is repotting, she would typically use a Miracle Grow type soil with the extended release fertilizers in it, and then she does a starter fertilizer with each plant that she pots. All right, Beatrice, did you grow your ornamental cabbages?
Not from seed, no.
Hey.
All right. Googled it. Wait till Dahlia tuber's top growth dies down. Oh,
they do have to die down?
never mind. She took it back as I was reading it.
Hey.
All right.
Cat. And because it's me, and I had a party, I already told you.
Okay.
D, do you start each day in your garden?
Yes.
I do. Well, not in my garden. I walk my property with my dogs, like to the barn and back. Roberta, do you have any? Is it Gerber daisies?
Gerber daisies.
Gerber,
No, I do not.
Gerber.
I do have some regular daisies that
Okay.
they're those proven winners ones that are supposed to bloom multiple times, and they've continued to bloom. So I'm hoping that they'll come back next year.
You said they're proven winners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy May, I think.
Deborah, how do you get more tomatoes to grow? I only got a few. Well, Romas. So Romas are a determinate type of tomato. So that means it's set with the amount of fruit that it's going to have once it peaks. So it's not an indeterminate, which is like your cherry tomatoes and some larger fruits, heirloom tomatoes, where you're going to get as to the last frost, as long as
Stay away.
for the love of God, the chairs. This is the second chair I've broken this week. Okay. Yep. Dana, do you try your hydrangeas, and how?
If you have to wait till a certain time, like with the Annabelle and the Incredibles, you can do them now. You cut them and you put them in a little bit of water, like an inch, and then it just, once that water's gone, then you're done and they stay. I have some that I put in an old toolbox, and I took some of my colored ones too and put those in a box.
Okay. Hey, don't take his pants off. I got 4 green beans. 1 a day this year was terrible.
Yeah, I got none.
My butt.
I
I had
a
them in
lot.
cages, and then I planted some, and a bunny must have come and eaten them, and
Oh. Trying to strip his pants. Okay, well, good thing you didn't see his butt crack. Okay, yeah, green beans. I did a French, is it like a filet bean? They were the most tender green. I loved them. I absolutely loved them. So usually I do provider beans, which I did some of those, but those filet beans, they just keep getting longer and they're so good. They don't get the fat, like hard bean in there. How many pumpkins are you picking this year?
hopefully a lot. We'll see how the fields look when we go.
She said, I bet I will get more. She's daring you. She's going to get more than you.
Who?
It's Stitching Superstar.
Ooh.
I like these.
Do you take the leaves off the hydrangeas when you dry them?
Yes. Most of them.
Open her mouth.
Sharon says, it's horrible to try and teach the kids about the world when maps look like that. I hate it. It's terrible to teach adults. I mean, okay, Parsley, whatever your name is, come here.
Get your toy. Presley, get your toy.
Johnny Carson used to say, never work with kids or animals. They'll steal the show every time.
Oh my gosh, if you guys could see what's going on.
Kim said Presley's having loads of fun with Cash's pants. Cheryl's getting tons of pumpkins. When do you get your cabbage plants? Susan wants to know.
I got them in the spring when I got all the rest of them.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
out here.
they're everywhere.
She'll get maybe some ornamental peppers. Those are really pretty with the purple peppers on them
For the fall.
for the fall. Yes, parsley. I call her parsley celery because Cash calls her Presley, and it's just so cute that I call her celery. She started walking around the block this week, right?
Mhm.
So she's doing better with the leash and everything. She has a harness. Does she wear the harness or no?
Yep.
So she's doing better. They do have a lot of energy. They have a lot of energy, so...
And she still thinks that Piper is a squeaky toy, so
Yeah.
I have to protect Piper all the time.
Oh, she is. She can fetch now, too. Mom sent us a video of her fetching.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. What day are you picking pumpkins? September 14th. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Are you okay? Great. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Piper is not having any part of this. No, she is not. Have you grown watermelon, Chelsea? Yes, I have one this year. Just one, though. Nope. Don't touch that.
I had a
touch
watermelon, and it was like this big, and I took a picture and showed everybody, and then somebody ate it.
Was that the one? No, Cash ate a melon.
Cachet the honeydew melon.
Honeydew melon. We use a no-pull harness on our Labradoodles and the lead clips to the front. Okay.
Yeah, it's a no-pull harness. It like straps around here on her. She has a regular collar too now,
Don't touch
with her
it.
name on it.
Have you ever grown and dried bottle gourds?
Rachel, Mom.
No.
Rachel. Rachel. Rachel, behind you.
Ronnie's out.
Rachel, behind you.
All right. Is Piper Priscilla's service dog? No, but Piper has real bad like separation anxiety. So Piper really loves to be like in Mom's lap or around Mom. Guessing 75 or more pumpkins. Hooks won't break, but watch out for the chairs. 100%. It's wobbly.
Whee! So fun.
I have a grand dog Labradoodle Scout. He's a sweetheart. Yes, Presley is super sweet. She is very sweet. She's just teething still. I mean, she's a puppy. She's a very, very puppy. Are those cicadas in the background? I'm driving home and the sound is awesome in my car.
We think so. We're not 100% certain.
Yes. I live in Arizona where everyone has rock yards. Well,
Here we go again.
we are winding down in the questions and the comments. So we appreciate
This has been hard.
you spending your...
It would be easier if he just took his clothes off.
We appreciate you spending your time with us. Can you come say bye and thank you to your friends for listening to you? And okay, nope, just say bye, friends. Thank you.
Bye, friends. Thank you.
Hanging out with me.
Hang out with me. Bye.
We thank you for spending your time with us tonight. We hope you got a kick out of this as some of my hair fell out throughout the video. Dee says she's going to have 2 SUV cars full. Yes, she is of pumpkins. Cash is feeling a lot better, they said. Yes, he is feeling a lot better. He's on that he's on lots of probiotics, but he is on antibiotics until his surgery, and he is doing good.
You can go in between.
All right, we appreciate... No, you can't hang up. We appreciate you spending your time with us.
Bye.
We'll see you Saturday. Bye.
Bye.